mother who started losing her voice after being diagnosed with ALS feared that she'd never be able to speak with her family again. But thanks to artificial intelligence, April Kerner can now communicate using what sounds like her old voice. Her family reached out to a company called 11 Labs, which took audio recordings and created a program that lets her type what she wants to say by using her eyes. And then the program does the talking for her.
Despite the difficulties I face, I am determined to keep fighting for my family and be there for my children. They are my motivation to keep pushing forward, even on the hardest days.
Her condition requires around-the-clock care, but the technology has gone a long way to improving her quality of life. She says the best part is still being able to read her kids' bedtime stories.
What a difference to someone's life that is.
She's just so brave.
Yeah, we'll see more and more of those stories as well.
Okay, we do not need to worry about this weekend at all. We're just going to let the fresh air in.
Yeah, go outside, just enjoy it.
Yes.
Sunshine, temperatures in the 70s, and we stay in the 70s through most of next week. Right now, mainly in the 60s, and it still looks really nice. Crystal clear skies, not seeing much in the way of cloud cover. 61 in Central Park, and this is about 7 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday. Northeast winds near 8 miles per hour. We're expecting a high of 60 and above the average of 64, so now climbing above average after we were below normal over the past few days, but rainfall is still well below normal for the month, near 2.5 inches for Central Park. Sunset at 6:10. It's 62 in Danbury, the same in Bridgeport, Toms River, 63 for you, and 63 in Morristown. We are holding on to a breeze, especially for areas closer to the coast due to an offshore low. Winds are out of the north-northeast up to 10 to 14 miles per hour, gusting near 20. So the combination of gusty winds and dry air, that's leading to elevated fire danger around the tri-state, especially for New Jersey, Staten Island, and Fairfield County, and that continues throughout this afternoon. Meanwhile, watching the potential for coastal flooding, there's a coastal flood advisory for Middlesex, Monmouth, Ocean, the Bronx, Queens, Northern Nassau, Lower Westchester, and coastal Fairfield County throughout this afternoon. Up to a foot of extra water above ground is possible during high tide because of that offshore low and the recent full moon. But skies are clear, and when we take out the camera view, more of the same all across the East Coast, even moving farther inland, all thanks to this large area of high pressure keeping the clouds and the rain away, this area of low pressure that is moving away from us. This high, that's our main weather maker. Heading into this weekend, keeping things dry, warming us up, highs in the 70s, and overall we are just in for mostly sunny skies. But a quick check of the tropics, watching 2 areas. Now, this one in the southwest Caribbean Sea, this has a higher chance of development now, up to 50%, that could turn into a tropical depression or a tropical storm over the next few days, but that runs into the Yucatan Peninsula and fizzles out. Watching another area that we've been just talking about all week, that chance of formation is much lower, now down to 10%. This will just bring a round of heavier rain in portions of Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Today, 68, sunny, a milder afternoon, breezy, especially for areas near the coast. Tonight, 51, the 40s in the suburbs, and the winds will start to taper off. Tomorrow, recovering up to 71 degrees, sunny, and 75 on Sunday. Look at Monday. Highs reaching the mid to upper 70s. Some isolated areas could try to peak into the 80s. 76 Tuesday and 74 Wednesday. We finally have a chance for just a few showers late Wednesday into early Thursday.
Wow. Awesome forecast. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Brent.
In entertainment news, lots of